Hey everybody, today we're going to be looking at Obsidian Flames right here. So I got this from Spuds TCG, our sponsor today. And if you want to pre-order Obsidian Flames so you can get it when it comes out, I believe August 11th, then you can go ahead and go to spudstcg.com. Actually, roll the tape and I'll tell you all about Spuds real quick. Spuds TCG is my favorite place to go for all my Pokemon trading card game needs. Not only do they have Pokemon tournaments every Friday at 6 p.m. hosted by yours truly, they also have a website, spudstcg.com, where you can pre-order new sets like Obsidian Flame and 151 right now and pick them up in store or have them shipped to you once it's officially released. So, if you're in Pearland or the greater Houston area, I hope to see you at a tournament soon, or go to spudstcg.com and support an awesome local Pokemon shop. I really like the Japanese artwork on the boxes, but you know, Dragonite, Charizard, and this car, it's not too bad. Yeah. So let's get into this box. I actually saw some people open up some really amazing things on the pre-releases, and I watched a couple of openings online already, and they had some awesome openings. If you don't already know, there is a Gold Charizard EX, there is an alternate art Charizard EX, there's a regular full art Charizard EX. I haven't seen the Dragonite pulled yet. I haven't seen the Tyranitar pulled yet, but I imagine those look pretty awesome. There's amazing Pidgeotto, Pidgeot. There's so many amazing cards in this set. There's Gita. I believe Gita is the name of the female waifu card in this set. So there's a secret art rare, and then there's a regular one. Well, in this one, okay, we'll put the packs over here, and let's open up this car first. So cool looking pack art. We got a lot of packs to open. This is going to be so much fun. Also, I want to say, opening up this on a Friday. So if you saw the little sponsor video, oh, I was like, where's the code card? It was still here. All right, this should be the energy, right? Fire energy. Okay, so yeah, had a lot of awesome new people show up at the shop today. I absolutely love supporting local card shops. Just brings back so many amazing memories of when I was a kid, going to the card shop, seeing all the Pokemon singles, buying a pack, me and my brother buying a pack. It was always just so much fun. So to be able to support a Pokemon card shop and getting my stuff over there, and for you guys to be able to go to a local card shop, yeah, that's really awesome. And the first one, we have a full art. Oh my goodness, if this is the best card, and I pulled it out right here, and it's a Glimmora, I will be so sad. Okay, let's go. Fingers crossed we get something better than this Glimmora. Not that I'm not happy that we have a Glimmora EX, but I mean, we're going to get some art rares for sure, but holy cow, I want a Charizard. I believe I have seen people pull multiple hits from the English one. So, okay, there's our Glimmora. Let's go. Dragonite, come on. Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, something cool. Not just the Glimmora. Okay. Dynamo. And I'll stop if I think I see something really good that's going to be in the meta. Okay, there we go. Want to make sure we're focusing here. Kangaskhan, beautiful artwork. Camera up. This is something that really got me. Hold on. Okay. This is something that really, that actually beat me when I did a pre-release. This attack right here. I don't see it being played not in pre-release, but it was pretty decent. Oh, there we go. Gita. And then an energy. It was pretty decent in the pre-release. I mean, I think if you get 2 fire energies, or 2, if you pull an energy and the other person pulls an energy from the top of the deck, I think it does like over 200 damage, and it mills as well. So that's pretty awesome. Dratini. Let's see if we get a Dragonite. Dragonite's one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Pupitar. Togetic looking so happy. Flamigo. Also, let's see. I noticed people pulling. I was going to talk about this Scovillian. I've noticed a lot of people pulling this. I'm wondering what the count for Scovillian is going to be. Scovillian and Entei. I want to say I've seen a lot of people pull Scovillian and Entei in their opening. So I'm guessing that I'm going to pull at least 3 Scovillians out of all these packs. And if I don't, I'll be pretty excited, I guess. Scovillian, I don't know. It's not my favorite Pokemon. It's not terrible. It's cool having like a grass fire type in the game. That's kind of fun. Gumshoes. There's a beautiful. Oh, and we got it reversed. The beautiful Umbreon, Grumpig, and Claydol. Put damage counters on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10. If you place any damage counters in this way, this attack also does 120 damage to this Pokemon. That's pretty cool. So you're knocked out, but you got to bring something down to 1. It's all the prize trading for that one right there. You got a 1 prize, stage 2, stage 1, a 1 prize, stage 1 Pokemon, and you're hoping to take out at least a 2 prizer, hopefully a VMAX for that. I mean, you gotta put that up with maybe something else that can attack it on the bench next turn, or they're gonna try to retreat it. You just want to make sure you can follow up and knock out whatever Pokemon you brought down to 10 HP. Graveyard, adorable Togepi. Somebody asked me if there was an Eevee, and I'm pretty sure there is Eevee because we have the Umbreon and we have the Espeon in this set. And I want to say I did see an Eevee when I open up Leader, or was it Ruler of the Black Flame or Dark Flame? Dino. Another Claydol. So maybe Claydol is going to be the one we get a whole bunch of. So, all right. What do you think? Are we going to get a whole bunch of Scovillian? Are we going to get a whole bunch of Claydol? We're going to get a whole bunch of Entei. Yeah. It's like these sets are so huge, but maybe they just have just a very little amount of regular holo rares and just a ridiculous amount of like the EXs and the full arts and the secret rares. So yeah, it's 197 cards in the set, not counting all the secret rares that are outside. This artwork is definitely really beautiful for the Houndoom. Just like the Houndour 2 art rare I pulled in the last video if you want to check it out. Thundurus, I think that's going to be a fun one to play. I played it in the pre-release deck. And yeah, it's cool. Basic Pokemon does 140 damage with 2 energies. I mean, you hit yourself for a lot again, but I mean, it's like I said before, it's a prize trade. Whenever you do stuff like that with a 1 prizer, you want to attack those bigger Pokemon when you're doing damage to yourself. Mawile, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may discard a special energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. That's cool, and that's a basic Pokemon and searchable, 90 HP. Huh, so that's cool. That could be fun. I could see that being used. Bunsweet. I mean, I'm not the greatest player. I judge. All right, and then we got Toedscroll EX. I'm not super excited about the Toedscroll EX. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not about to scream in the camera because I got a Toedscroll EX, or a Glamora EX, and this crazy Charizard heavy thing. But I tell you what, I will be really excited if I get one of those beautiful art rares. Oh my goodness! You know what art rare looks absolutely amazing in this set? It's the Ice Cube alternate art. I don't know if it's an alternate art or an art rare, but that card looks absolutely stunning, and I will be very excited if I get that one. That would definitely go into my binder of beautiful cards. Speaking of my binder of beautiful cards, I'll probably do a video of that one. So it has some pretty expensive cards and other cards that I just think just look absolutely amazing. And it's just one of those binders where I can go through and just enjoy every single card on the page. Oh, see, like this would, see, like the Umbreon, that's a perfect kind of card. Mentioned, like, it's not worth a lot of money at all, but it's just a fun card to look at. It's a beautiful card. Oh, and here we go, Lechonk. Oh, it's so adorable. It's like a puppy with a little food bowl right there. Oh, and the coloring reminds me of my dog Eleanor, and she's a little piggy too. Okay, so far we got a Lechonk. Yeah, that's the best card we got so far, really. Okay, Glamora's right there, but I'm willing to bet that Lechonk, our rare, is probably valued pretty close to that Glamora, if not more. Oh, you know what? We got to take a look at what that Glamora's effect is. Maybe it's just like completely broken. Glamora is good. Everyone's gonna be playing Glamora now. That's the only reason I could see Glamora being worth so much. Glimmet, Mawile again, Arven, Stunfisk, Palafin has a beautiful art rare. I believe I pulled it in the Japanese set. Togekiss, this is a card. It's a stage 2, so it could be a little tricky to get out there, but it has a really cool ability, and people have been playing this big time in the pre-release. So you get to draw cards until you have 8 cards in your hand at the end of your turn. So that's pretty awesome. In OKJ Love's video, he actually did this opening with like a world champion TCG player. And he was talking how that affect's good, but it's not as broken as you'd think because it happens at the end of your turn and it goes to your opponent's turn, and that's when they can do their hand disruption and fix that. So it's not the most broken of cards, but during something like a pre-release event where your opponent doesn't have the ability to really disrupt your hand that easy unless they really pull something to do it, then it really helps you out. And definitely during something like a pre-release, it is super important to get an energy down almost every single turn. And that drawing cards really helps you do it. Palafin, basic energy. Man, I don't know. So now in Scarlet and Violet, you're guaranteed to get a holo every single pack. And I remember when I got back into collecting in 2016, they have the full arts. They had the GXs back then. The GXs, maybe still the EXs back then. So like even pulling a holo wasn't that exciting because you wanted to get the full art. You wanted to get the EX or GX. And when you got just a holo card, you're just like, bummer. Now a holo card is just automatically given to you. So it's just like bulk. Just like, all right, reverse is whatever. Oh! Yes! Oh, this is so awesome. So I believe it does go silver, gold, and then our alternate art rare, but you can't be bummed to pull a Charizard from like the newest set. And look at the wings, look at the holo foil. This is so beautiful. Oh, just okay. Just a breath of fresh air. Just got to relax a little bit. Because I really thought this was gonna be our only pull. I was trying to be excited for you guys, but deep down inside, I thought the Glamora was gonna be it. But no, we were able to get a Charizard EX. How gorgeous! Now this card again, I'm not gonna lie, the funky thing popping outside of its head because it is what it is. I forget what it's called. As long as Terra. Yeah, Terra type. I mean, I played all the games. I'm just terrible names. So since it's a Terra type, it's Terrastalize Charizard. You see that it's a dark type, but it uses the fire energy, which is really awesome because right now Gardevoir is like ruling the Pokemon TCG. So you get to play a dark type Pokemon in your fire deck since this uses fire energy, and you can hit Gardevoir for weakness. So automatically knocking it out with 2 energies. And then in the late game, it gets 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. And also it's an EX, so it's just a 2 prizer. Even though it's a stage 2, I mean, you got to rare candy it out or get it out some way real quick. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous card. So happy. So happy that it isn't just the Glamora that we got. Now, I'm excited to see what kind of artwares we got. Or hey, maybe we'll get something else amazing. But oh my goodness, a Charizard EX and such a beautiful Charizard. We'll see how easy it is to pull this. And I'll put the price up right now. And just know, whenever prices are put up before a set has come out, or even when a set is brand new, just know that those prices aren't going to stay the same for long. If you look at any kind of TCG set or Pokemon set, it's going to be really high in the beginning. People are going to start pulling them. They're going to understand the pull rates, and then the price is going to drop. But oh, such a beautiful Charizard right now. I am, just relieved. I'm okay. Anything else is just pure extra from here on out. I would love to see a Dragonite. I don't even know what the Dragonite in this set does. Dragonite, definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. Would love to see a Tyranitar. Tyranitar is another awesome Pokemon. Oh, here we go. Another Kamea art. So yeah, I mean, set has Umbreon, just a regular uncommon. It has Charizard. I believe the Umbreon was uncommon. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was uncommon this one and it's a rare in this one. No, yeah, it's just an uncommon. We got Charizards, we got Umbreons, we got Dragonites, we got Tyranitars, we got Espeons, we got waifu cards, we got another Glamora. yeah. You're not bugging me anymore, Glamora. I got that Charizard right there. Oh yeah, it was super adorable. So during the pre-release, this one kid, he actually did really, really well. He pulled the Charizard secret art rare, and he didn't play with it because I was like, please don't shuffle that card in with your pre-release deck and play with it. Please put it in a case in a top loader, and he did, but he put it up on the table. So it was his good luck charm, and he actually finished second, and I believe 32, and he was in the junior league. So I think he's he was a younger kid, and he finished second going against a master. So that was absolutely amazing. Super, super awesome time I imagine he had playing that. Oh yeah, another awesome thing about this set is the Charizard, like I mentioned before, being a dark type, while we have these psychic types up on the ladder right now, is really awesome and playable. That was the strangest pack opening right there. I don't know what the heck that was. Yeah, we have an awesome playable Charizard, which is fun because Radiant Charizard is something that's playable right now. And now we have this Charizard EX that is pretty playable as well. Not like when I was a kid with my base set Charizard, bringing it to tournaments and just getting whipped by every single deck out there. Funny story. I was just thinking about this when I was getting ready to open this. Is I actually would bring, because it was a first edition base set Charizard that I played with. It's my first edition base set Charizard I have in my collection still to this day. And I knew it was an awesome card because not a lot of people had it even back then. It was a first edition, and it was why I went to these events. It was basically to show off that card. Like, I didn't know how to play that well, and I thought if I got my Charizard out that does 100 damage, I'm just going to knock out everything and I'm going to win automatically, because that's what you think when you're a kid. And I was like, and it's super valuable. So I played with it in a top loader. My whole deck was top loaders. So like normal people's decks were stacked up this high. My top loader deck was like that freaking long. And I'd shuffle it and everything. And I mean, the game was so new. People didn't, I don't know. I say people didn't judge, but they probably judged. They just didn't say it out loud. But they're probably just like, who is this kid with all of his cards in top loaders, playing Charizard and then just getting whipped constantly. Let's see what this one. Finishing Fang. If your opponent's active Pokemon has no damage counters on it before this attack does damage, this attack does nothing. Oh, wow. That's interesting. I could see it going with, what is it, Tang Lu, who puts damage counters on Pokemon, shuts off abilities, maybe having that guy there to finish him off. I don't know. Maybe not the best still, because it just does 90. So something like that, and a basic doing 90, that sounds like a Pokemon that you'd want to have attack in the beginning of the game and not so the end of the game. The end of the game is when those big hitters are going to be out, and you're going to be wanting to do a lot more than 90 damage, even if it's going to be like 110 or something. So, I don't know. I'm like I said, I'm not the greatest player in the world, but I can't see that one being that playable. All right, Diggersby, Solrock, Houndoom, Trevenant. Did I tell you I pulled a Charizard? Yeah, we're good. We are so good. Palathin and Psychic Energy. We still have a lot of packs to open, so let me go a little bit faster. I mean, heck, we got a full art. We got that Charizard EX full art, so that's 2 full arts. I think we only pulled 1 art rare, which was the Lechonk. So I'm thinking a couple of other art rares we might pull. like I said, I would love to pull any of the Pidgeys for sure. And hey, I don't think I've got as many Scovillians that I thought I'd be getting. So that is also awesome that I'm not just getting all of the same rares. So that's cool. Also, hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to hopefully be doing more openings. It'd be awesome if I could do one opening kind of like this. Not sure if it's going to be a booster box every time, but opening up cool Pokemon card products for you every week. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more openings like this on the channel. Here's Ice Cube, which I mentioned before. This isn't the one. This isn't the art rare where of him like flying over a city and he's just like this little dot with the fire coming out of the front of his head. That one is absolutely gorgeous. This one's still pretty cool. Discard an energy from this Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. The defending Pokemon can't attack. I mean, that's cool. You can definitely, you know, retreat the Pokemon, get it out of that spot, and then attack with another Pokemon. So it's not like a broken card or anything. It's just a little annoying for your opponent. And it has, what, 210 HP? So I don't see hope. Well, there's another one. I don't know why I'm opening up packs like that. But yeah, I guess we just got to skip a few Pokemon right there. Houndour, Dugtrio, Houndstone, ooh, no, that's just a reverse. Lanoon, Electros, Entei. This Entei, I don't know. So we got 3 colorless. It's a fire type Pokemon. The attack does 20 damage for each fire energy attached to this Pokemon as long as this Pokemon is an active spot. Attacks used by your opponent's active Pokemon do 20 less damage before applying weaknesses. Maybe this one will go with Charizard? I don't know. I mean, it could be kind of cool, maybe. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Charizard's ability powers up Pokemon when you evolve it. So that's the other great thing. So its attack doesn't cost that much energy. It powers up your other Charizards or other Pokemon on the field. So you get to accelerate energy and you get to attack pretty strong. And you have a pretty tanky Pokemon with 330 HP. That is dark type. So it is, and it's weak to grass. So yeah, I mean, grass isn't anything that's usually high up there that you're going against a lot of, but yeah, I mean, so that's actually really good to be weak to something that you're probably not going to see a lot of. I can't think of any grass Pokemon that's really, you know, in a lot of decks I'm seeing. It's going to be Scovillians. Yeah. Watch out for those Scovillians, Charizard. Oh yeah, that's so wild. Charizard being weak to grass since it's a dark type. That is pretty wild. I'd love to see somebody's Scovillian deck. Anti-Charizard deck. Yeah, with Scovillian. Man, still so many cards to go. So many packs. Grumpig, Houndoom, another. Okay, there we go. Scovillian. That's a reverse. And a Thundurus again. Man, opening up these cards, I'm thinking maybe I need to make a deck and play around somewhere. That's the only thing. I love being a professor and I love judging at Spud's TCG, but I do miss playing. Getting to play at a pre-release at another card shop really reminded me just how much fun it is playing the TCG. And that's something that I think a lot of collectors miss out on. It's like, it's great collecting cards, finding new Pokemon cards, adding them to your binder, but the camaraderie, the friendships you make, playing the actual card game, learning more about the actual Pokemon cards, seeing which ones are good and not, and like creating a bond with a card that like digs you out of a hole. Like you're like, oh no, there's no way I'm gonna beat this guy. Then all of a sudden you pull a card and then you just turn it all around. That makes it so fun. Or you think you're going to win, and then the guy you go against pulls something out, totally destroys you, and now you take that card out of your beautiful card binder. Because you're like, you did me wrong. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But all right. Bonsly, Clodsire, Trevenant, Bellabolt, Arven, Ninetales. This was another super gorgeous one. I am so excited about this opening. Okay, I mean, it started with, you know, like I said before, getting that full art Glamora to just totally around. We got the Ninetales, we got the Charizard, we got the Lechonk. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Another card going to the gorgeous Pokemon binder. And oh, there you are, Scovillian, right there. But yeah, Like, oh yeah, and still no Dragonite. Like, is there even a Dragonite? Did they just put it on the pack and not there? Oh, what I was going to say, if you're in this far, if you're still watching, you know, good on you for still watching after I pulled that Charizard. I would like to know if you would want me to make a video about the, what is it? Blake's, oh yeah, the Blake's Breaks. Because I don't know if I should or not. I mean, there's so many videos on it already, but I would just make like a 15, 20-minute video just recapping all the highlights. I'm not going to go into it like as crazy as Rattle, just probably using all that stuff and you know, just shouting him out and just giving you guys a quick of, this is what happened, this is why it's bad, this is what not saying, this is the footage of the stuff actually going on, this is what they're saying, and then, you know, this little thing like that. I like doing it on the Logan Paul issues. That was a lot of fun. That whole box, the first edition case. Yeah, that, I mean, because I do like Pokemon drama. I love the positivity of Pokemon. And oh, here we go. Like I mentioned earlier, there is an Eevee. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure. I was like 90% sure that there was an Eevee. But yeah, I love the positivity of Pokemon. And I love keeping that out there. But I'm also a sucker for the Pokemon drama, because it's just so much a part of my life, Pokemon, that whenever there is drama around it, it's just so easy to get infatuated with it and then just want to know everything about it. So yeah, this is the Pidgeot EX. This is not the alternate art or whatever, the gallery card of the Pidgeot EX, but you can see why it is probably going to be used in a lot of decks. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a card and put it into your hand, then shuffle your deck. You can't use more than one quick search ability each turn. So that's pretty awesome. You can't chain other Pidgeot EXs to keep on drawing all the cards you want, but it's still an awesome card. People are calling it like a baby Arceus V-Star. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. You got to get one card, any card you want. That could definitely help you out in the game. Yeah. So I don't know. I'll probably put the value of that card. I'm thinking that Pidgeot's probably going to be going for like, I don't know, $5. The regular one, probably like $15. The alternate art one or the gallery art one, just because it's so playable. Our people are going to think it's going to be playable right now. Oh, this Clefairy's so adorable. Town store. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for a Pokemon tool card, reveal it, and put it into their hand. Then that player shuffles their deck. There's some pretty broken tool cards, so that's pretty awesome. Wug Trio. Let's see. Is it a... let's see. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Okay. Well, whatever. I thought it was like a mill. They had a Wug Trio that was a mill card, and I really like mill cards. There's Pidgey, there's Thundurus, and that is the last for that pack. We're getting close to the end. Man, I can't. Just opening up a box of cards. Like if you've never opened up a box of Pokemon cards, save up and get one. Especially if you're not good at pulling stuff. Like I'm not the best at pulling things, so like getting a box definitely helps you out in that way. And it goes, man. It takes a while. It is fun. At the end, you do have a lot of cards. It isn't something that takes just 5 minutes and it's over. It's a fun way to add to your collection. It's a fun way to spend some time. And that's the other thing. Going to a card shop like Spud's TCG, like I was just over there earlier, like I mentioned before, during the tournament, and watching people buy boxes, whether it's Pokemon or any of the other TCGs that they have over there, just seeing them come in with their friends and each getting a box or just a few packs and opening them together. It's just so much fun. It's like a cool little event, especially when you're doing it with other people who really appreciate that game or collecting things. It's just a lot of fun. And a Houndstone EX. Big Bite. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. And last respects, its attack does 10 damage for each psychic Pokemon in your discard pile. Oh, 10 more damage and does 160. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I haven't heard too much about that one. Doesn't seem that broken, but I guess it's a 3 energy cost move that is 160 plus 10. Plus 10 isn't that great. But yeah, that could be a fun deck. Like I watch LDF, Little Dark Fury, play TCG games online. I watch him just about every single evening, and he has those Bad Deck Fridays, and it's a lot of fun watching him play. All right, there's just a little mishap with one of the cameras. Should be all good. But yeah, putting together some decks, you're just putting them together because you want to have fun. You don't necessarily want to win every single game. That's the other thing with Pokemon. Like, I like playing mill decks because it's fun no matter what. Some people like playing just the decks in the meta, but when I see Mew decks and I see Lugia decks, it's like, yeah, it's fun winning and it's fun getting a deck down. But I feel like once you get it down enough, it's like, okay, let me just play something fun. Not playing something that like I get the board set and I just wipe you out. Like, get the board set turn 2 and now it's just game over now. Like, I don't know. That's not fun for me all the time. There's those days where you have like a hard day at work and you're just like, I just want to whoop people on Pokemon. Oh, do we have something else? It's so hard to tell because like the borders are hollow, but I feel like that hollow looks a little extra sparkly. Oh, and it was. Yo, what? This is the secret art rare. This is the, oh, I think it is. Yeah. And this one, it's 2 stars. We got the secret art rare Gita. No way. This is freaking awesome. This box just, oh my goodness. This is ridiculous. I'm pretty sure. It almost slipped out. I need to get a sleeve for this and the Charizard. Okay. Super beautiful card. So there's a full art Gita that I know the Japanese one, even though Japanese ones go for more. That one was just $30. This one is probably, I imagine in Japanese is probably $80 or maybe even more. English, this one might just be like $20 or $30. I don't know, but I am super stoked. This is a real, look at, she's like reading a book. All right, we got to see what this one says. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. During your turn, your Pokemon can attack. So yeah, this is something that you want to use in the beginning stages of the game, where attacking isn't super important. But it's not a broken supporter at all, but it is definitely a beautiful supporter. And I can't be mad because this box gave me a Charizard and this alternate art Gita. This is a great day. Put this down as a great day. We got 3 more packs. All right. If I can open up any other thing right now, it'll be a Pidgey, a Pidgeotto, or a Pidgeot art rare. I think we might have a chance of opening up another art rare. So that would just be the cherry on top for this opening. We'll go by pretty quick since this opening's already pretty long. Oh, a reverse Charmander, another Gita. Thank you. I am just so happy. This is great. I'm glad I got to share this with all of you guys. That's another reason. Like, man, I remember when I started recording videos probably in like 2019. It's just because you want to share this moment. I wanted to share this moment with myself later on, and then I just wanted to share it with other people who enjoy the TCG. It's like you can buy singles, but to be able to pull an awesome one like this Gita and this Charizard yourself, it's just so much fun. Espeon, let's see. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon, and flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. It's kind of cool. Coin flip ones are pretty neat. Oh, here we go. All right, so this is the art rare Palafin. This is definitely a beautiful one. I have the Japanese one, so I'm not too excited because this is probably in the spot of the Pidgeotto, or Pidgeot, but it is definitely one of the most beautiful art rares in the set, so you cannot be bummed. Those 3 cards, and I pulled those 2 in the end. Oh my goodness. Last pack magic. Here we go. Still, like I said, no Dragonite, no Tyranitar, and they're on the pack. So it's just like, what? Like, are you even the set? I never even seen anybody pull them. But again, thank you very much for watching the video, especially if you've come this far. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Check out spudstcg.com if you want to get a box of Obsidian Flames, or you want to pre-order 151 or the set. But yep, I think that is it. All right. Hope you all have a good one. See you later, and bye. Woo! Man, that was awesome.